set for the Philadelphia Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers coming off a tough loss in their previous game against Miami. Jeff, their perimeter defense at times was non-existent. They gave up way too many threes.
That looked like practice out there. There was no hand in their face. There was no contest. There was no running them off the three-point line and making them put it on. Defensive effort and mentality. A really disappointing loss.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his fluff, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
Irving, they double him. The 76ers coming off an impressive win in their previous game against Utah. Jeff, they just couldn't miss from long distance.
You know, I was never in the zone as a player. But these guys, in the last game, they sure were. And it wasn't just one person raining threes. It was player after player. And sometimes shooting and making is contagious, just like missing is contagious. Tonight, hey, listen. There was one three-point shoot.
Down into the lane. Two defenders, yet he gets the shot off. Good finish inside. He's the league's top scorer this season.
He got a hand in his face, but had no impact on the shot. Nice two-point jumper.
Terrific ball movement. James finds the wide open look for three. A long-range jumper is off the mark. Won't go. This is his first field goal attempt of the night.
You need to set bone-crushing screens to get people free. Here, a great screen, wide open three-point shot. He just missed the makeable opportunity.
Oh, beautiful backdoor pass. Soft touch gets the roll. Williams for two, lets it go. James the rebound. He grabbed 7 rebounds in their previous game against the rebound.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Oh, an authoritative dunk.
That's excellent body control to finish that shot in the paint against great defense.
Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
James. Mozgov, the two defenders swarm, and a nice finish at the basket.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Nice touch at the basket. He's the league's top scorer this season.
That's good defense, better offense, a nice contested two-point shot.
Just got his fingertips on that pass. Irving, oh, tough shot.
That was the absolute definition of a forced shot. But it's hard not to smile when you see it go in. That was a gamble that somehow paid off.
Gets that one to drop.
I love watching the attackers in our league be able to adjust, adapt, and then ultimately finish at the basket.
To Love. Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. Sends it into the post, at the rim. No good on the layup attempt.
Man, we used to have a block party at 612 Blue Ridge Drive, but I haven't seen a block party like this since then.
passes it right back. Looking to, and he puts it down. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser. Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
Out of bounds.
Come on, cuz.
Sixers ball.
What you doing?
Coach going to make some changes and switch up the matchups. Both coaches now feeling they need to make some changes on the floor. Great to see Kevin Love back in Cleveland. It was killing him to be on the sidelines during that playoff run last year, Jeff. He's going to be a huge bonus this season.
Exactly, particularly when you miss due to injury, Mike, and he had sacrificed so much role-wise. And again, his ability to shoot long range, to post, and to offensive rebound, that combination is really difficult to find.
Smith. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Love for two. Puts it out. Able to put it in. The Cavs down by 3.
A great shooter's never even noticed the defenders. He thought he was out in the park shooting by himself.
Holmes trying for position in the paint. With a super quick release. Misses that one. He's blocked. To the basket, flips it up. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. For the layup, converts on the inside. He's the league's top scorer this season. Jeff Smith won the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy, John Starks, in '97. When Smith is right, he's a heck of a player.
He is. Oftentimes we focus on his antics versus his game. But when he is playing at his high point, he's obviously a dynamic shot maker, but he's also a good passer. And I think that gets overlooked. This guy's a good NBA player. Unfortunately, we don't talk enough about his game.
Off the mark from 3.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
That's a 2. And Mo Williams with 5 points here in the first.
I love when teams share the ball. You learned everything you needed to know in this.
Throws it down. What a play. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Cleveland's done some great things in this game, Jeff.
Well, when you play for each other instead of playing for yourself, good things happen. You lose yourself within the team concept, you're going to play solid basketball. And that's exactly what is happening here today. Look at the beautiful ball movement and passing.
To Love. Throws it down through the traffic.
Listen, what you want to do right there is catch and gather yourself and get up quickly. It takes what most people wouldn't recognize as good strength and athleticism.
Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy who could rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best of all time at the outlet pass.
And he'll head to the line with under a minute to go in the first quarter. First free throw, perfect. And he makes them both. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Philadelphia is up by 5. Puts it up. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Puts it in. Tough shot from J.R. Smith.
What more could the defense have done, Mike? They had him double teamed, and he still managed to get off the shot.
Holmes. There's the double team. Oh, what a great dunk. Half a minute to go here in the first. 5-point game. Smith for 3. He's wide open. And J.R. Smith with the jumper. Puts it in.
He had time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open three-point shot.
Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. The two defenders converge. The catch and fire away from downtown. Quarter coming to an end. He'll just throw up the prayer. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. Neither team able to get much of a control here in the opening period. Some interesting things going on.
Yeah, no separation between the teams right now. Some good plays, some inconsistent plays, but what you see is a great competitive spirit.
For 2.
Okay, now that's just lucky. No one makes a game plan based on forcing shots through double teams. That was just pure luck, and he got his wish granted.
Moving the ball around beautifully. That's a 3. Cleveland's 3 for 7 from beyond the arc.
What a job they have done, keeping the ball moving to the open man and creating scoring opportunities for each other.
Terrific ball movement. Double team closing in. Able to knock it down. The 76ers up by 5.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
The layup, no good.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Williams from downtown. Good rebound. Held off nicely by Jefferson. To Jefferson for 3. The wide open shot. Knocks it down. 4 3-pointers for the Cavaliers.
Long-range shooting is beautiful to watch when you're shooting it, as well as this team has in this game.
Oh, quick move gets inside. He needs a heat check.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Cleveland's done some nice things in this game so far. What's impressed you the most, Jeff?
Exquisite offensive basketball.